going into this year, you knew defenses were going to key on him, but he's done pretty well, it seems.
Yeah, well, I think Ced's really consistent just in his approach every single day. He's just got that, and he has since he's shown up here. He works really hard in the meeting rooms. He works really hard in practice. It shows up in the games. Ced's obviously got a skill set when he goes out there and plays. He's in one-on-one matchups, difficult to defend. I think it's just his work ethic. I think that's just been how he's operated for a long time. He got here no differently, and he's driven, shows up every day in practice. So, and he's got size. You look at him, he's got size, he's got speed, and he's got those things that you need to go out there and play that position really well. And he's made exceptional plays in games for us, in one-on-one opportunities. So, finding ways to get him the ball. He's one of those guys you want to do that with. You can't always, but when you do, he's usually out there making plays.
After the Virginia game, he mentioned, he had 13 catches, but he said the 2 that he dropped were the ones that were going to stick with him. Is that, I know I probably have a lot of guys like that, but that seems like something that's kind of that's fitting for him.
Yeah, it is. That's your competitor. I think the expectations are whatever ball comes my way, in his mind, I'm going to catch it, and that's his expectation. So regardless of the yardage and all the catches and things like that, he's not a guy that thinks about those numbers. He thinks about the opportunities he had or ones that he missed. I think just competitors, like that. That's how they operate, and he certainly is. But we know what he does for us and how we're trying to find ways to create opportunities for him. And when we do, he's going to do something with it. He can do it in the return game, and we got to keep finding ways where we can find him opportunities to get those matchups where he can have a chance to go out there and make a play.
You had a little more extra time to get ready for this game, coming off a tough loss. How have you seen the team respond this last week and a half?
Yeah, well, they came out, the bye week they responded really well. They came out and practiced hard. We took those 3 days and were able to go back, evaluate, look at what we've done, all right, good and bad, build on it, throw it out, change a few things, and then get ready for this week. Those guys had a couple days off to get themselves physically ready to come out for this week of practice, but also mentally just to go out there and catch up on a few things outside of football. I thought this week of practice has been really good, and it's no different. You play like you practice. That's really what you want to do, and I think we've had a good week of practice, and hopefully that shows up when we play.
Where is the team kind of at, just mentally 2-2 and coming off a home loss like that, and just probably not maybe the first 4 games the way they've gone, how you guys would have expected them to? Just how do you look at where the team's at overall?
Yeah, I don't know if it's about the first 4. You never really think about that. You think about each game, and we are where we are right now, bottom line, and it's all about the next game. It is every week. Whether you win or you lose, you got to go back. And I think our players, they're resilient. They bounce back quickly. They have to, because they got to go respond and go play and have a one-on-one challenge that they've got to try to win. That's our focus. They've done that. Now that needs to carry over when we go play. So all that prep, and like I said, you practice like you play, hopefully. And so I think our practices have been really good. I think these guys have worked hard. The vibe, mentality, attitude, all that, it's right. And we want that to show up when we go play. We know we're playing a good football team. We're playing there. I think our players are excited about that. Have a chance to go play on the road again and just go get into a great environment. Energy, play fast, play for 4 quarters. It's really that simple, and play with some great energy when we go out there and do it as well. So the bye week has helped, but they're hungry to go out there and get back on the field.
Said it was it's kind of, you guys do this every year, but you made sure the players had a couple days off or a day off or so just to completely get away from football.
Yep.
How often do they actually have that from the beginning of fall camp until Christmas, and why is that important?
Yeah, very rare do they have a chance to do that, and it's important just to get away. They've got other things. That's the one thing. We're out here, we're practicing, we're playing, we're thinking about them as football players. They have class, they have a lot of other things that they have to get done. And so just to get away, to focus on that, to take a little bit of time, decompress too with the meetings, class work. Their schedule, a lot of these guys are 7, 8 in the morning until 5:30 in the afternoon, but they're doing a lot of things with school, meetings, and obviously practice. So I tell those guys all the time, just take a minute, get away. And I think getting away too is good. It just reminds you when you come back out there why you're doing it. Gives you that renewed energy, and so in the bye week when you can do that, take advantage of it.
Said he went horseback riding. So what do you think of him going horseback riding? And then Durant said he made pies with his wife. Did you get a slice of peach pie at all?
No, I knew nothing about the pies until now. So I'll ask him about that. The horseback riding, hey, whatever gets away, right? I guess that's as far away from football as you can get. But But that's exactly what it's for. I mean, I know our guys, some of our young guys went home, took advantage of that, and I think when they came back, we had a workout on Sunday when they came back, and they had great energy. And I think that's just a chance for those guys to get a little bit fresh mentally as well, not just physically, and then show up and be ready to go for a big week of practice.
Since it's BYU week, it seems relevant to talk a little bit about the return of Mormon missionaries.